EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we are underway here in Atlanta. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good short tackle right right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
9 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. Forced out left. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job on the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Travis Wallace. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Third and inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
A pickup with 2 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Slot man in motion right.
Hey, switch!
On the option, here's Williams. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So whatever it is, I got you thinking that you're Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, character, study, the good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's go now. 70 Lion, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big games. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the end zone. It's intercepted. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up his 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's incomplete. Scary ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
What is up? Vegas!
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
What is up?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's taken down on what should be the final plays of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
What is up?
They'll try and run for this with Henry. To the pylon, he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Falcons. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And then luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. And at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Dart. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Atlanta. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Herbert on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. He's got his man. That's goal. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again goes Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Buccaneers. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bucs get back in it. It is 21-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, Dart. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Makes the score Falcons.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught left side by Pitts. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
53 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Vegas!
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back with more on this opening week after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throwing again, Williams. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have. That about,
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Throwing. Dart. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And the rush gets close. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Tampa. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harris's punter is set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's Evans. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
First and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's dark. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. This one complete to Palmer. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
19 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Williams. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
Here's Williams now to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Whiskey! Cat!
Williams. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Williams. That is caught to the goal line and in. Palmer. Touchdown Atlanta.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Herbert on the return. And he will get back to only about his
drive to start. Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll go play action here with Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
That ties the game, 35-35.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Williams. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Dart gonna hook on the rookie, puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Got Hines Allen there on the tackle.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the right, that's Pitts. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Falcons 23, Buccaneers 42. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
And he is hurt in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
We can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that route.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. All in trouble, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. This one on target to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Javonte Williams, touchdown Buccaneers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49, Falcons 43.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Good throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
What is it on?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
7-yard line.
This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is first down and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up second.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Buccaneers 49.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. In motion, Okonkwo. Tight end going in motion here. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He's got a man. That's Noah. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of
8. So
8.
2 minutes left to play in the second half.
The 12-yard line.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
What is up? Axel!
Now, this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break. We get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. Lost on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up.
What is that?
Again, it'll be Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and...
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
We'll try and throw. Here's Williams. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Yes. Tango. What is it? Stay. Punch first. Yes.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. This is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. Here's 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.